Hi, this is Chad, and this is video number 1 of my project video series. This is video number 1 because this is the first major project that I ever took on. I built a bowed psaltery. That's what I'm holding right here. It can be described as a medieval violin in the soprano range. It's an instrument that you use a bow for, and you bow it down the edges to get the natural notes on the right hand side and all the sharps and flats on the left hand side. It has a very ethereal sound that has a lot of sustain. This instrument, it dates back to biblical times. So just to demonstrate how this little bit of the sound. Can't play a song or they'll pull it off the YouTube. Anyway, so back in the 90s, I was playing guitar and I became very interested in ancient stringed instruments. I really wanted a hammered dulcimer. I came across a company called Music Kit that had many great music instruments kits for sale. So I purchased a hammered dulcimer, which will be in video number 2. But while on the phone ordering that, this was before the internet when you had to call on the telephone. But I asked the salesperson about the Bowed Psaltery. I saw pictures of it, I was very interested. And he said, hold on, let me go get one. So he runs and grabs one, he plays it for me over the phone, and I was hooked. I was like, yeah, I'll take one of those as well. So with this instrument, I started by sanding all the parts and gluing them together. Used many clamps. I used aniline powder stain, red for the back and the side, just like a dark burgundy red. And for the top, it's a yellow. And I placed a decorative trim piece on it right here. And also it has a satin finish, a lacquer finish. So at the time I didn't have a lot of tools, so shout out to my father on this one. He's a machinist, he helped me out with this and let me use his drill press and any other tools I would have needed at the time. I've since built up my collection of tools, not to where I would like it, but eventually. All the pins, these are all the tuning pins on the back. Those were all pressed in and use a tuning wrench to tune the instrument. So there's 32 strings across here. And I also installed a pickup on the side. So it has a piezo pickup that's internal, so you don't see it on the outside, which is nice. It's all internal, so you just plug it right in, and it sounds incredible plugged in too. It's very, very loud. So when I ordered the psaltery, I thought this would make a great birthday present for Lisa. Ended up, it took me so long to build it. It became some sort of present many holidays later. I can't quite remember which one, because like I said, this was the first one I built, so it took me a lot longer than I expected it to. And but I took my time and I'm very proud of this instrument. I thought it came out very nicely. So when I was building this, I'm like eating, breathing, sleeping, everything psaltery to learn about these instruments and building the instruments. And when I went to give it to Lisa, not even thinking that somebody else is gonna be like, what is this thing? And that's exactly what she said. You know, when I gave it to her, it was like, what is it? So I had fun explaining what it was, and she loved it. She played violin before, so she picked up on it very quickly. And we've used it in our band Vequinox ever since, as well as other instruments that I built that'll be in future videos. So I also built a stand for the Bowed Psaltery. So I used, as you can see, a camera tripod, and I constructed some brackets and put a thin piece of plywood on top to hold it. Put some anti-skid material and little wood pegs to hold it in securely. And Please watch Vequinox at the end of this video. We were playing at Borders Books and Music in Pittsburgh, PA before they closed. If you are interested in more music from Vequinox, please see the links below. Thank you for watching.